Welcome back to Action G News. I'm your host, Adley.
And I am your co-host, Cohen.
Cohen, what's the most common phrase used in school?
I don't know.
Correct. And speaking of school, we sent our field researcher Z to speak to Educators Rising. Take it away, Z.
There are many clubs in Gretna High School, but one small club that Gretna has is the Educators Rising Club, which teaches the next generation of teachers.
My name is Carrie Blokren. Our Educators Rising group meets every other week on Thursday mornings before school. So we talk about different educational ideas and lessons and topics that teachers deal with on a day-to-day basis. So this club is for people who might be interested in the field of education. So if you want to be a teacher, if you want to be a principal, if you want to be a librarian, if you want to be a school nurse, this is a great club. It just kind of gets you acquainted with the field of education and what it means to go to college and be an education major. Club is important because the field of education is lacking candidates, and so the more excited we can get students about education, the more teachers we'll have.
My name is Emily Pond. I joined Educators Rising because I've always had a passion to become a future teacher, and I feel like this club was my best opportunity to do that. The thing I enjoy most about this club is probably the relationships I've built. While we're still a pretty small club, I feel like we've become close to each other since we're so small and been able to make good friends. We learn future ways to become teachers. We go to events where we can learn things we'll definitely learn in college, but it's a good intro, and then you can learn ways to compete, and those all can help you in your future as well. Other students should join this club to see if they want to become a future teacher as well. It's a good way to see if that's the career path for you or not. What made me decide to become an educator is I have a few people in my family that are teachers. My mom, grandpa, and uncle, and I've always just been inspired by them and that they've enjoyed their jobs.
My name is Erin. I joined this club because I want to be a teacher in the future. I enjoy this club because it gives me a chance to kind of get exposed to different elements that I'm going to see in the future in the education field. In this club we learn different techniques about how to be an educator. We learn different situations we're going to face when we become educators. I decided to become an educator because I kind of looked at what I wanted to do and I knew that I really enjoyed history. So I thought, oh, how can I apply that to a job? And then I'm like, oh, I could become an educator and I could teach history. But then I kind of took it a step further and I kind of realized how much that I could go out and I could help people and how much I could give back to the world if I became an educator.
Now that sounds like an amazing club. Imagine the great teachers we'll have in the upcoming years.
Whoa, those are some smart kids.
Speaking of smart people, we have a message from our sponsors.
Now that we have that out of the way, do you know what time it is?
It's time for weather.
For today's weather, we're going to be looking at a cloudy day with a high of 68 and a low of 40.
Thank you for watching Action G News.
Thank you, brother. Special team, special plays, special players.